What does a win like this say about the team's confidence, especially against a rival that has given you guys trouble this season?
I think it says a lot, speaking to the depth of our team. We have a lot of really great players on this team, guys that know how to come in and out of the lineup and play hard, no matter who's in or who's out. We always know that we can bring, a really, really hard game, a really fast game. And so, I think a win like this just really shows that, the depth of our team.
A player like Mark Johnstone, he's always out there finishing plays, giving that optimal effort. What have you seen as his teammate in terms of growth this season?
Oh, I've seen Mark Johnstone grow in so many ways, not just on the ice, but off the ice. He's a big part of the locker room. He gets guys going before the game, and especially on the ice, too, with the way he plays. He's always finishing his checks, like you said, blocking shots, just doing the little things to help the team win. And, those are some of the things that I think are really invaluable on a hockey team, and he does it night in and night out, so kudos to him and, Mark Johnstone.
Having Wall and Shalgren up with the Leafs, but then having Keith come in and play like that, how much confidence does it give you in your position, especially knowing that you have him there to back you guys up?
Gives us a ton of confidence, I think. Playing in front of Beast is it's always a fun game when he's back there. He gives us, like you said, a lot of confidence to move the puck and just make the right plays. He's always talking to us on the back end, making sure we stay up, stay strong, and that we're just moving the puck really well. So, it's really fun playing in front of Keith.
First professional career hat trick for Bobby McMahon. How would you describe him as a player?
Bobby McMahon is, we like calling him the horse in the locker room. He plays so fast, he plays so hard, but similar to Mark, he's got really great details. He knows when to put the puck in behind the opponent's defense. He's got a heck of a shot, and he knows how to make a play on a power play too. So he really kind of does it all. And so it's just really fun to watch him, and really happy for him to see him get his first hat trick tonight.
What can you say about the defense specifically? A lot of you guys are first-year pros, and you're playing like you've been in the AHL for 2 or 3 years. Just how does it feel to know that you guys are playing so well like that?
It's great. I think that the young, just our D-corps, we're so young. I think that's kind of how we all kind of gather around that. We kind of rally around that fact. And every day in practice, we're always trying to help each other out. At the end of practice, we're always grabbing each other, working on little things, whether it's offensive zone, blue line shooting, or stings in the corner. The defensive things that really make a team great. I think, because we are rookies, we know what we have to do in order to get better, and we all just help each other out, and it's great.
Big win tonight against a divisional rival. How does it feel to grab this win, especially against a team that's been challenging for you guys this season?
It was a great bounce-back win for the boys tonight. I thought we did a lot of the little things right tonight. Our details were great, and that's what led us to victory. We had great structure, and they had a hard time getting through it.
For you personally, when you find out you're getting the start, the other two up with the Leafs, what's your preparation like on game day?
I do the same stuff most days. I have my routine that I do every time I'm playing, so I stick to that. And I like to get here a little bit early, go sit up top in the stands out there for a while, and just get my mind right and ready to go.
Bobby McMahon, first career hat trick at the pro level. What can you say about his development throughout the season, and knowing that you have a guy like that playing in front of you, how much confidence does it give you?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, Bobby started with the boys down in Newfoundland last year, so I've been with Bob for a bit now. He's a great guy. I got to see him in college too, playing against him. So it's great to see him developing. He's obviously a big, strong guy, and he's using his body, and he's got a hell of a shot. So what else can you say?
How are you able to, not play for a while, jump back in, and play so well? What do you do to be able to do that?
I think it's just my mindset. I try to have a good day every day, and I'm getting paid to play hockey, so no day is a bad day. And just going to the rink with that attitude and that mindset, helps carry you through the lulls in the season.
And how can you describe what Mark Johnstone means to this team, and just what you've seen of him in the 2 seasons that you've played with him here in Newfoundland?
Yeah, he was a huge part of our team last year in Newfoundland, and it's been great to see him carry that same presence over to the Marlies this year. He's a guy who you can't take out of the lineup because he brings so much to our team. It's just great. He leads the way with blocking shots and getting the boys going, and he's a great teammate.
Greg, talk about a bounce back. What was your assessment of the effort level from you guys tonight?
It was great. There were good chunks of yesterday's game where our effort was good. We just weren't executing or thinking through our plan, or not just mentally sharp. Great response today by our team, willing to do a lot of the little things that we discussed before the game, and put together stretches of sequences that we're looking for that we've seen throughout the season, and a great game by Keith.
7 for 7 on the penalty kill tonight. How impressed were you with that special teams aspect?
Yeah, it was good. John Snowden delivered a really good pre-scout before, challenged them again to have a really high expectation for themselves and keep setting the bar high, and they certainly did that tonight.
When it comes to Mark Johnstone's goal, is that just the type of player he is? Like definition Mark Johnstone goal?
Yeah, you could definitely say that. And the pass leading up to that was an excellent play by Hellickson. Him and Pietranero were solid back there on our decor. And Helly's a guy that's hasn't played every game all season. He's been in and out of the lineup for different reasons. And I thought in the last month and a half, he's really come a long ways in his development and how he's playing and finding his confidence regardless of the minutes or games that he's getting. And for him to make a big play like that, to get stoned to the puck, and then, he gets up the ice and he finds some greasy goals around the crease, and a lot of the best goal scorers know how to get there.
Helly was just telling us that even though it is a young D-core, they are building confidence and kind of rallying around the fact that there are a lot of rookies. What's your assessment of the growth in just the short time that you've seen them together?
Yeah, it's been really impressive. The beginning of the season, the narrative quite a bit was this rookie D-core, and I felt as though, once we got past a few months and they proved themselves with how they were playing and helping us win games, they weren't rookies anymore. They were definitely playing well above that, and at times, whether it's game situations or willingness to block shots, plays with the puck, there's been a lot of different scenarios where they're proving to show a lot of maturity in their game.
For Bobby McMahon, he's always been known as for his hustle, his shot, those types of things. The last 2 games, though, he's also had tips in front of the net. Do you feel that he's just expanding in all areas of the game?
Yeah, it's a really good point. He's finding different ways to score goals, which is really important for him to keep working at building different layers to hopefully one day be a full-time NHL hockey player. And, this is a great platform for him to continue to experiment with different things, but he knows you just get to the net. I mean, the puck's got to go there to go in the net anyway, but he's a big, strong guy. He can get early position at the crease, and his hand-eye coordination has been great with getting tips.
What can you say about Keith? I mean, he doesn't play for a while, comes in, plays good, comes out for a while and comes back in, and he plays just so good when he comes into the net, even though he doesn't get games. Like, as a goaltender and watching it, just what is it like for you to watch him play that way?
Just really proud and happy for him. There's always different dynamics here at this level for how many bodies we might have in a position, and he was a guy that we leaned on really early in the season that played really well, that got us off to a strong start. And then Wall comes back, Källgren comes back. He had to take a back seat for a little bit, which is not easy. He's not playing games like he wants to, and to have that stretch and then come in now, and we need to lean on him again, and he's ready, and his work ethic off the ice and in the weight room has been fantastic. His mindset and his personality is really the best part about him. He's a really chill guy. He's really fun to get to know and talk with, but it's that energy he brings every day and that consistency that allows him to step in and play like he did today.
How is Simeon Dargashintsev doing?
Sorry?
Simeon Dargashintsev, he's been out for a couple of games.
Yeah, he had been diagnosed with a concussion. He's in protocol right now. No specific timeline.
Philip Crown, what is his injury status?
Phillips was upper body. He's now back skating, full contact. We want to get him conditioning because he's out for so long. We want to make sure his stamina is up and his conditioning's in a good place so that when we get him into a game, he'll be ready to go.